So this image here is of my mum. I decided to do this after a group crit when we discussed maybe I should look at people a bit closer to home. But overall, I think this is a little bit too close to home. The image that I used, it was of my mum, and she was going through a pretty hard time. And she doesn't necessarily look like she is, and I think that was a really tough thing. So yeah, I think it worked really well because it looks really nice. I didn't decide to put anything on top of it because when I asked her, how is there any words or anything that can represent how you felt during that moment or anything you read, and she said nothing because she didn't feel like she could connect to anything at that point because she felt so lost and sort of on her own. She had nothing that she could connect to, which I thought was really interesting, and I think that has now sort of put me off doing that to other people who exist. So I think I'm going to stop doing that from this point, just because I don't really like the idea of myself like almost playing God and giving these people their own reality when they already have one. I might do it if I have my own characters and if I get to a stage where I make my own narrative, like I did previously. But as for right this second, I think I'm gonna sort of do a revisit on where I want to go with this. I think I might start looking more into body positivity. I have an idea of doing a large group of women, all different people of colour, different sizes, which I think that will be pretty cool. And I'll see how I go with that. But yeah, I think this is sort of my stopping point from the path I have been taking recently. I'm not feeling really comfortable with it. It's making me feel a bit icky. I don't know why. I don't know why it makes me feel icky. It's just, it does in a weird sense. But yeah, this is that's sort of my stopping point for these at the moment. I do all really like them because I think they all do look really nice. And they're aesthetically pleasing of some sort. However, it's not necessarily the path that I want to take. I want to take more of I want it to be a little bit more fun and lighthearted, and especially after doing the image of my mom, that was quite dark and it felt a bit too harsh on myself. So I'm gonna sort of try and make the remaining a little bit more lighthearted and better for me mentally as well.